I haven't put out a video in the last few weeks, and it's because I've had a few personal issues to deal with. Not the least of which has been my 50th birthday has come and gone. Now, some people have asked me, what's it like to be 50? Well, aside from my own personal issue turning 50, which my late wife didn't make it to 50, so I was kind of feeling a little bit of survivor guilt there. Aside from that, I thought I'd share with you some of the pros and some of the cons of turning 50. One of the pros is you have a lot of life experience in order to draw from. I mean, I have 50 years of experience. When a new situation comes up, I don't really have to do a whole lot of guesswork. I understand from prior patterns, things that I've done before, that, this is probably the way this is going to turn out. And it gives me a much better sense of control and predictability over my life. One of the cons is that I groan every time I get up out of a chair or something. I notice that I'm doing some of that old man groan, that for no particular reason. It's not that anything's sore. It's just I feel I have to groan. I'm not sure what it is. I turn 50 and it's like every time I get up out of a chair. Pro of turning 50. I almost qualify for one of those primo parking spots at some of the drugstores, like Rexall, for example. 55 is the limit to get into one of those primo parking spots right near the door. At 50, I'm a little bit closer to that. Con, I can't eat prunes anymore or anything like of that nature because I can never really trust a fart. We've all done this. Come on, don't tell me you haven't done this. In an elevator, in a grocery store aisle, you farted, you've waited till the next person comes along, you skitter around to the next aisle, you wait till the next person comes along, and you listen to their horrified reaction as they smell what you dealt. I just can't do that anymore. I'd just be way too obvious. I'm the guy basically walking away, clenching my butt cheeks so that the trouser chili doesn't escape. It's not the same as it used to be when I was a kid. Pro, I don't have to be worried about having young kids at home or anything like that. I have no kids at home. I have a wife and two little Chihuahua dogs to look after, but that's it. There's no small kids running around. Nothing I have to childproof the house for. I'm not afraid of anyone sticking their fingers in electrical sockets or what is somebody putting in their mouth. I don't have to deal with that anymore. That's a definite plus. Con, I get injuries from sleeping. Yes, injuries from sleeping. I'll wake up in the morning and there's something will hurt. And I have to figure out why it is, my arm, my ankle, my knee, my leg, why it hurts and how I slept in such a way to make these things hurt. I mean, it goes away after a little while. It's almost like a cramp type thing. But I mean, you sleep on your arm for a certain way, it goes numb. That sort of thing. It happens to me every single morning. Whereas it's always something like, why am I uncomfortable in this way? Oh, wait a minute, I slept on my side. Oh, wait a minute, I slept with my arm underneath my head. It never used to be that way. Pro, I can appreciate the little things. It doesn't take a lot to really make me happy or impress me. I don't need anything really fancy. I don't need anything overly lavish. Even something as simple as a cup of coffee from Tim Hortons, that is enough to make me happy and satisfied for the day. I don't have it every day, obviously, but even just something that small. Whereas a lot of people, I guess, when you're younger, you take certain things for granted. You maybe expect a little bit more out of life, unless you're having a really a nice vacation or something fancy. Life doesn't seem as exciting. When you turn 50, it's just exciting to be alive. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. That's good. Anything above that is bonus. And I think that's something you learn to do with age, is you learn to appreciate things. Con, well, there's some things I just can't do as effectively anymore. Like my dad used to say, what I used to be able to do all day, now it takes me all day to do. I'm certainly starting to feel that. It's not quite to that extreme, but certainly the pace of how I do things is a little bit slower, a little bit more refined. I'm a little bit just take my time and do things right the first time. That could be a plus as well, because I remember being younger and just rushing through things, making mistakes, and berating myself for the mistakes. I guess I just make fewer mistakes and just and go a little bit slower. Is that a plus or a minus? I don't know. Could be a little bit of both. And I guess the worst thing about turning 50 is you realize that you're getting older. You're not 20 anymore. You don't have as much life in front of you as you have behind you. If I knew then what I know now, life would have been so much better. But I didn't, and I wouldn't, because wouldn't have had the experience to go through it. So I guess I can't be too hard on myself for that. But the best part is that it's not over. I'm 50. My dad made it 86, which means I got another 36 years, roughly, give or take, if I live to the same life expectancy. I've got 36 years to have a good life and make the lives of others as good as I possibly can. 36 years to give and make people's lives better as a result. I think that's the best part about turning 50, really. Anyhow, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell for more content. Thank you very much. Until next time.